Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible...
Yamal! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gravenberch. Yamal. Mbappe. Yamal. Oh, he's having a go. Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Caicedo. And Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. And it's Caicedo. Neymar. It's come to nothing. Alexander-Arnold. It's Camavinga. This ended up in no man's land. And it's made its way to him. Gravenberch. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero. Neymar. No, it's not getting there. And he's there to belt it away. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And it's Del Piero. Lahm stood up well to him there. Oh, good-looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good spread. And he's being shifted off it. Barcelona are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. That is a brilliant interception. Valverde. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Looking for the run. Valverde. Caicedo. Valverde. Robertson. Aimed beyond the defence. Played into space out wide. Neymar. Played into space. Nicely worked. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Del Piero. Makelele is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Caicedo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Camavinga. Valverde. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. Nice looking ball. Valverde. Caicedo. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Lahm makes the interception. Gravenberch.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Dink through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Looking for a run-up. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Van Dijk. Caicedo. And it's Camavinga. For Valverde. And here's Kane. Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Messi. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Kane. Gravenberch. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 38 será sustituido por el dorsal 25.
Here we go again.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Del Piero, Mbappe, and the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mbappe can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Caicedo. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Son Heung-min. Well, that has not gone well. He's found a way through. And that's played in low. Camavinga. Son Heung-min. Now it's Kane. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Neymar. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that has sent him sprawling. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
In with the challenge. Valverde. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Valverde. Now it's Kane. Now it's Son Heung-min. Camavinga. Real chance here. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Now it's Del Piero. Vitinha. Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! Yes! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off. Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a pretty loose pass. Nicked it back promptly. Lahm, a picture of focus and alertness. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's Valverde. Yamal takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a sharp pass. Yamal with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Piqué calmly anticipates. He has found the way through. Lahm could try cutting inside here. Neymar. Just a quarter of an hour to play. It's run loose here. Vitinha. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Lahm. Great defending, strong and determined. Quality ball. And here's Del Piero. Great ball, and he's in here.
Yeah, that's going to take some explaining. He was spoiled for choice and still chose wrongly.
Now it's Kane. Yamal powering forward here. And this is Del Piero. There's no flag. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Kane. Out to the right. Not the most accurate pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Kane! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Son Heung-min! Thuram. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Del Piero. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's shifting through the gear. Shot, surely! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and
that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones de nuestro personal de seguridad.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Yamal has been caught there, it's a foul. Terrific save by Abbiati! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Belling. Mendes does well to get it back. Played out to the right.
That was lovely, that.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And back to the goalkeeper. Marquinhos. And it's Rodri. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Can he spark a counter here? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for options for movement. Always chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Thuram. That's a promising run he's making on the right. It's a throw-in. Can he get on the end of this? Pinches it off him. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. In with the challenge. He's in a great position here. Pedri. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Mendes. He can run onto that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Barcelona finding their passes. He's away! He's had a shot! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's got away. Now there's a... goes for a shot! Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Great vision. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. So what can they make of this? Now it's Yamal. that pass isn't the best. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Yamal. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Now who's going to be first to this? He's having a go! Oh no, what has happened here? Bellingham has found the net here, of course. Yamal. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Thuram. Yamal is someone with... He's had a shot! Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Played into the middle. Stones getting this one clear. Change of plan here, perhaps. And it's Hakimi. And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18, el
Here we go
dorsal
again.
7 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17.
Doué.
El dorsal
Always onto
13
this.
será
Gnabry!
jugadores.
He's done very well to get to that.
Gnabry is offering a wry smile there.
Olise plays it short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And this is Rui Costa. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Rodri is there and he can get... Has a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Hakimi. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Gnabry. Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Bellingham. Sané. Oh, shot a goal! And it's slung out wide. Barcelona, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he's forced to go back. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. He's found a way through. Sane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Gnabry. Now he's got space here. Abiati claims comfortably. Neymar. Now it's Sane. He's shifting through the gears here. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was...
He's gone for goal! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cannavaro clears it away. Makaleli. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Gnabry touches it back, knocks it into space. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's there to retrieve it. Hakimi. And that has put paid to that. And it's Rui Costa. Now this could be a chance. Out to the right. Sane picks it up out wide. Tries to get it clear. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Stones kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in. Now it's Neymar. He's through here. Shot and the finish! And that has been cleared. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Gnabry. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Bellingham. Thuram. Cannavaro. Makaleli. Engages and forces him off the ball. Doué. Yamal. And Hakimi. Well, they've got it again. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that is that. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Well, to disagree with that, it is the sort of situation he thrives in. Oh, super ball! Chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Van Basten really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
He rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yamal. There will be a throw-in. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Van Basten. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Piqué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pressing high and with purpose. Lahm. Good play on the left-hand side here. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Lahm delivers.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. That is ended up in no man's land. Bullet. Distributed tidily.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's out for a goal kick. Gattuso picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Gullit. Aimed beyond the defence. And Gullit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso wins the duel this time. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Van der Vaart. Can he get on the end of this? Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Luis Suarez. Xabi Alonso. What a throw in. Piqué is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Mendes. Oh, played through for the wide man. Thuram with the clearance. Neymar.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the run. Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So it's Neymar! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? He's having a shot! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Gravenberch. Looking for options for movement. Lahm. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's been cut out, well played. Time and again they are repelled. Gravenberch. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Barcelona in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Lahm. Now it's Raul. Riqui Puig. For Xavi Alonso. Gattuso did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Barcelona could counter here. Gravenberch proves too strong, too smart. And the through ball. Now it's Gullit. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Out towards the flank. Nice interception, well timed. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Xavi Alonso. Cannavaro. Riqui Puig. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Neymar. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, he's been caught napping! Xavi Alonso, that's a good ball out wide. Lahm, Van der Vaart chasing after it. And here's Suarez. Played out to the right. And here's Neymar. And it's Lahm. That's very neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lahm shows great strength. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 4, número 22, número 28. Entran número 21, Messi, número 23, número 19.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Deftly away. Deftly out wide. Gattuso. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Basten. Sané looking to be a menace in the final third. Plays a sharp little ball here. Great vision. And he's intervened well there. Sané. He's in plenty of space here. And they've got a throw. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 20.
So there's going to be another change here.
reemplazará
Azar
número
coming on
10.
here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gattuso short changes him with that pass, and it's Neymar. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Se van a jugar
Sané.
2 minutos de
They need to play this
compensación.
quicker in transitions like this.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Pass is just off target. That has not gone well.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 11. Entrará al campo. Número
Lahm.
8.
Lahm delivers. And it's hoisted clear. And time is up. Barcelona can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth
Señoras
ride.
y señores, queremos
Luis
pedirles su
Suarez
apoyo
picking
para
up the
nuestra
Man of the
fundación
Match
Mejor
award,
Estadio.
and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here. Milan have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
Knocks it out wide. Vicious ball here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pelé, he's picked his way through, takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Tries to play it through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Jorginho. The kind of player that can pass it.
And it's been given away. Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish? Off the post. Terrific save by Abbiati. Thuram gets it away. And he's decided to go for it. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? Lizarazu. Pelé, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Piqué. That's a little off target. Kukçu. And it's Jorginho. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Now then, the ball's come loose. Jorginho. Now this could be a chance. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bellingham does well to get it back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he latch on to this? Jordan Henderson. Now Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. That ball looks a good one. Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gullit. Lizarazu has it out wide and it's header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Nicely weighted ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Kukçu. Good chance here! Oh, it's come loose. And that's aimed into the middle. And that's an excellent interception. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mbappe. It's played through for him. Yamal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Distributed tidily. Great vision. This looks promising. Oh, he's been... And a chance! What a wonderful goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too and sets up a...
And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And the game has already resumed here. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Thuram. Bellingham. Well read, nice interception. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And smartly reclaimed. Lizarazu. Gattuso. Now it's Pelé. And it's Gattuso. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Gullit. Threads one in. Oh, good take in a good area. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
It's their
19.
second corner of the game.
Lascia il campo per il numero 11.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Bellingham. Now it's Pelé. Gattuso, the man that is tenacity personified. Tries to pass it through. Gullit.
That's good play from him.
expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is big chance! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely pass, but can he get... And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a visitare il negozio ufficiale dello stadio per acquistare i souvenir dell'incontro odierno.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here, that's for sure. He's reliable.
Yamal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Doué. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Gullit. And he's on a charge. He is through here. Swept in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has not gone well. And he's taking no chances there. Out towards the flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. Cannavaro goes sliding in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gullit. But he ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Piqué cuts it out.
Doué really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Yamal. That is ended up in no man's land. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard. It's Hazard! Hazard! The man's a genius! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Van Basten. And this is Roberto Baggio. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Mbappe. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got away. It's in! And the comeback is complete.
Marcó en el minuto 31 el dorsal 7.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi. Now, can they get him away? Well, nicely intercepted. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to pass it through. Cross flung in towards the middle. And he's there to clear it. And it's Hullet. He's tried one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Lahm, he slings it in, and it's hoisted clear. He's in a great position here. Somewhat off target. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Knocks it into space. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get it through? And he's gone backward here. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Now it's Del Piero. Floated through. Oh, that was vital. And he's quick to get it clear again. Del Piero. Mbappe. And he thumps it clear. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que la tienda oficial del estadio está abierta entre semana y en días de partido. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 14.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Serán sustituidos por
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Gravenberg proves too strong, too smart. And it's Rui Costa. And this is Vieri.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Vieri. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Rui Costa with a real chance here. Rui Costa! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Makaleli stood up well to him there. Foden absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Sane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played out to the right. That's an imaginative pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. He shifted it to the flank, looking to play him in. This looks promising. Muscular approach does pay off here. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a good run down the right. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Good ball. Real chance! He's scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Ibrahimovic touches it back. Now it's Vieri. And that is a little undercooked. Rui Costa! Played up towards the front line. Not the most accurate pass. Gravenberch. It's Rui Costa. And that's a dangerous ball. He's looking wide.
Vieri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hoisted in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Engages and forces him off the ball. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Sané. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Makaleli. Gravenberch. Gravenberch showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Ibrahimovic. That's really nicely played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Short changes him with that pass. Park Ji-sung going full tilt down the right-hand side. Thuram is there, and he can get that clear. Yamal. Yamal has found the net here, of course. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Vinicius Junior. Piqué spots it and intercepts. Thuram. Gravenberch. Spread it left.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Looking for options for movement. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Not the most accurate pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
And a chance! He's scored! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Gravenberch. Makelele. Neymar. That's Cannavaro. And it's Cannavaro. And he's managed to get free. And he's had a hit! Played in deep. That is a brilliant interception. Neymar. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that's fabulous. Couldn't squeeze it through. Makelele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gravenberch. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Yamal. That's Thuram. Gravenberch. Makelele is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Pressure coming in from all directions. De Arrascaeta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
And it's Del Piero. Now it's Neymar. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Gravenberch. And here's Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Yamal. And here's Mbappe. And this is Del Piero. Defending of the desperate variety. And there's the shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Thuram. Piqué. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He won't be happy with that one. He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious... And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Del Piero, and he's managed to get free. That is lovely. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And that's definitely not his best.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Dieter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lahm gathers from the goal kick. Piqué. Played towards the other side. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Mbappe! Goes looking wide. Played up towards the front line. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the flag has stayed down. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Neymar. Makelele. Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe! Makelele. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And we have our very first corner. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, what's he done? Cannavaro. Thuram tries making a foray down the right. And here's Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Lahm. Half an hour played now. Makaleli. Yamal tries to play it through. Now and the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's on it, can he get away? Great vision. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Del Piero. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yamal has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Neymar played through into space. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Del Piero looking to play it into the box. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
If he's really honest with himself, he was hitting that more in hope.
That's a cute ball. That has not gone well. Piqué. Makaleli has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And it's Neymar. And it's Del Piero. Great work on the overlap. And here's Yamal. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Makaleli. Neymar. Played back. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's played it in. Decent chance! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Members of the crowd,
And we are up to the break.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gravenberch. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out to the left flank. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero is in a really good position out wide. And it's Makaleli. And this is Del Piero. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Now this could be a chance. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Gives it back. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Makaleli. Del Piero touches it back.
The
Fernandez
attendance for this match was 70,000.
engages and forces him off the ball. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Barcelona have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Del Piero. Neymar. Del Piero. Oh, shooting chance! Yes, it's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
So,
Oh, given away!
well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And this is Del Piero. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Neymar.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And he's away. He's picked his way through.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He is through here. Chance! That is decidedly lacking. And he's worked it through. Makaleli is the distributor-in-chief, always
There will
looking
be
for
1 minute
movers.
added time.
And Dijk does well to stand firm and defend it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly what they crave. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
Well, full-back biases aside, it's hard not to admire a player like Maicon, a player who offers so much going forwards.
And backwards, surely.
Yeah, backwards too. I mean, having him in your lineup is like having three players in one. He's defensively...
Decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that was vital. Maicon. Xavi Alonso. Nicely spread. That was good alertness. Neymar. Looking for a runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looking to play him in. Lizarazu. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Xabi Alonso. Neymar. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Xabi Alonso is standing over this one.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Alonso! Off the post! That's a half-decent try. Ukraine with the corner, they're first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. It's a threatening ball. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Tries to play it through. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Nedved. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he's quick to snatch it back. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Alonso. And this is Neymar. Makalele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Lizarazu spots it and intercepts. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Del Piero! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Bellingham. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Del Piero. Now he's got space here. Oh, delightful ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Lizarazu. Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Rafinha. Bellingham. He's being urged to shoot. And he's cleared it back out.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He's through here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pass somewhat off target. He's in a good position here. Chance for a shot! In net! A diamond of a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
Ukraine grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
There will be 1 minute.
Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well played. Rafinha, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And that's the second half started. Makalele. Xavi Alonso. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Neymar. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Shapes to shoot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bellingham. Makalele has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Neymar has created one goal already. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a fine interception. Neymar. And it's Del Piero. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. Here's Makalele. Lizarazu. It's Bellingham. Bellingham. Oh, this is a very good run. And this is Del Piero. He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's got full. And one more try. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
PK certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Casemiro. Maicon plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mohamed Salah. And another try! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. And it's Bellingham. Casemiro charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nedved. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham. Rafinha. Rafinha running with the ball. Knocks it into space. Picks it. There's the shot! In he goes again. And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 11.
So, time for changes
Nedved.
on both sides, actually.
Number 5, Mohamed Salah. Number 8.
Well, there's no
Cristiano
doubt that they want to
Ronaldo.
win this, Peter. They'll
Number
have to maintain
25,
the energy and
Neymar.
dynamism until the very end, though.
Number 19, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 24, Francesco
Beckham.
Totti. Number 21, Bale. Number
Mackay.
4,
That's a
Mackay.
decent ball.
Number 6, Gabriel Martinelli.
Well, it didn't look good for a while,
Number
but that
26,
was brave defending,
Beckham.
and they got away with it.
Substitution.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Makalele. Lam. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Driving on and making good progress. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, they could be caught out here. Big chance! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ukraine complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Saliba tries to... Could be danger here! Martinelli is there to clear.
Has been indicated.
It's an imaginative pass. And he's there to clear it. Threads one in. Lizarazu. And he thumps it clear. That's that, the end. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, But they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
With the owner of a blue car.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.